Hi, good morning all. You joined me this morning on a Wednesday. I'm taking my car to the local Mercedes dealership because the horn's not working, which I've tried to fix myself, but it was impossible, and it needs a software update. So my best mate Ian's following me. I'm going to drop the car off and then he's going to give me a lift home. Some of you may have noticed that I've had to change the name of my channel and changed a few things about it because I followed some advice from another YouTuber about how to improve my viewership numbers and how to do better on the algorithm, and following that advice has actually made my viewership worse rather than better, which is a bit odd really. I had one video recently with 108 views, which was like really good, and then my next one got like 12, and it's just like, what is going on? Am I just boring and people don't want to watch, or is it something different? Is it an algorithm thing? I don't know. So I've changed a few things regarding the channel and the name of the channel because I didn't think the name of the channel was quite sort of like descriptive or dynamic enough. And we'll see how we go. But it's a bit disheartening when you put a lot of time and effort and expense as well, because I have to fuel the car and I have to pay for editing software and that, and you go through a lot of effort to do this, and it'd be nice if it was appreciated a bit more, because it does lift your spirits when you get some nice comments. And I've not had a negative comment yet, which is great. Some of the comments I have had have been lovely, and it's always nice when people click the like button on your videos, but it's like really inconsistent, and I can't quite put my finger on why. So hopefully, with a few minor changes I've made, things will get a bit better. That's the hope anyway. Whether or not it transpires remains to be seen. But one does one's best and one keeps one's fingers crossed, hoping that one video will just take off and then you hit the ground running really. Anyway, that's the hope. It's been raining all night here. The roads are still quite wet, and it's cold. It's like 9 degrees outside, which is pretty chilly. It was a lot colder at 4 o'clock this morning. I am pretty pleased with the new webcam though. The dash cam seems to be like decent quality. It's got 128 gig SD card, which is more than enough really. So that's all good. I've been thinking of places to go to do my next video of interest, and I think I might go Tattershall Castle and do the drive from Tattershall Castle to Grimsby, because I think that's quite picturesque. I haven't been that way for a while, so I think that will be my next one after this one, and that will probably be at the weekend when I've got a bit more time, etc, etc. But anyway, main thing is getting this thing fixed. The horn not working is a nuisance, and it's an MOT failure as well, so it really, does need to be done. And they did say that I need to have a software update as well, which is fine. They asked me if I've had the car remapped, which I haven't, but I very nearly did, and I'm actually glad I didn't, because I would imagine if I paid to have software update, I'd pay to have a remap, sorry, and then they did the software update, it might wipe out the remap, and the remap's like 250 quid, and I ain't got 250 quid to throw down the drain. I'm also hoping that this work being done today can be done on my warranty scheme, because I've got platinum warranty with Warranty Plus, and I'm really hoping that I can have this fixed on the warranty, which will save me quite a large amount of money. And if they don't, then what's the point in having them platinum warranty? You know what I mean? So we'll see how that transpires. If I do have to pay for it, I'll just have to chuck it on my credit card. Bite the bullet. We'll see. Where are you going, Mr. Van? Get in the lane, mate. Stay in it. That's the idea. The sun's trying to break through. Another thing on this car as well, it takes ages, and I mean literally ages, for the when you press the button to do the screen wash, it takes absolutely ages for the screen wash to get from pressing the button to hitting the screen. It takes like 5 or 6 seconds, and that don't seem right. So I'm going to get them to have a look at that today as well, and fingers crossed we'll be able to get it done. See, they can cross there, but I can't fucking do a U-turn. It's not fair. Big no U-turn. 50. I'll be breaking the fucking speed limit, mate. 50. Still says no U-E. Should be able to do a U-turn here. It's ridiculous. We've got to go all the way up to the roundabout at Morrison's and then turn all the way round to come all the way back. And it's no U-turn all the way down. And if it's safe to do so, you should be allowed to, surely. It just seems a bit silly, really. So, you know. Down to Morrison's it is. Quick shimmy around the roundabout. So we're nearly at the garage. We'll keep our fingers crossed that they'll be able to do everything with minimal expense. He says with his fingers, toes, his arms and his legs crossed. So anyway, we'll call it quits because we're nearly there. Say thanks for watching if you have watched. Please give me a like and a subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, completely free to do, and it just help my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. So I would have a massive attitude of gratitude. It's just here on the left. Oh. Being this way. So yeah, we'll park up here, and that will be that. We'll say ciao for now. Be nice to each other, be kind to each other, and I will see you. Ugh. And what a joke. I can't believe the trouble I've had. Let me adjust my seat. Just trying to sort this one issue out with this car. It's just been beyond ridiculous, quite frankly. So basically, the horn isn't working, which is an MOT fail, and I tried to do it DIY, but the thing is with Mercedes and doing Mercedes DIY is they don't like DIYers working on the car. They really don't like it at all, and they make everything just deliberately awkward to fix, really. And when I went to do it myself, I realised that you have to actually take the whole front bumper off and disconnect all the electrics just to get to the horn. So it was a little bit too involved for me to do myself, really. So I thought, well, I'll bite the bullet, I'll take it to Mercedes and get Mercedes to do it. So I've just left there. Now, I have got platinum warranty on my car insurance, and they agreed to cover a certain amount of the cost towards the repair, and they agreed to pay £301. This is just to fix a horn on a car. It's a two-toe horn, so there's actually two horns. So the platinum warranty agreed to pay £301. I had to pay the rest, which is £235. So in order for me to have the horn fixed on one car has cost me £535. Which, I mean, does that seem like reasonable? Hell no, it doesn't seem reasonable at all. It seems most unreasonable and really expensive. Now, there are a couple of other issues with the car that need fixing, but I'm danged if I'm going to let Mercedes do it, because they charge. Got a phone call. Unreal. Hang on. Well, that can just wait. And the song won't play forever for copyright stuff. So their labour rate, Mercedes labour rate, is £145 per hour plus VAT. Which is what? £145 an hour plus VAT for labour. That's like, quite frankly, ridiculous. And it does need some new brake pads and some new brake discs, which I've ordered online for a lot cheaper than what Mercedes can order them. So I've ordered the parts myself, and I'm just going to get a local garage to fit those for me, because I know a local garage will not charge me as much as £145 per hour for labour. That is just, I nearly fell through the floor when I found out how much it was going to cost me. So it's just like, Christ almighty. So anyway, yeah, if you're out there and you have got a Merc, a second-hand Merc, and you want it repairing, get it done by a normal garage. I'm on my way now to get 2 new tyres fitted, because it needs 2 new tyres on the front. I've got a local independent garage who's going to do that for me. I've already ordered the tyres. So yeah, bit of a shock, really, having to pay that amount of money, which is really not anticipated. But there you go, you live and learn. In future, when I want anything done on the car, I'll order the parts myself, and I'll get a local proper ordinary mechanic to do it, rather than taking it to a Mercedes dealership. That is just beyond extortionate, really. So yeah, that's my little grumble for today. That's the total of this week's adventure, if you could call it that. And I'll get through these little series of Benz, and then I'll stop the video, because I don't really want to sort of discuss anything more, because I'm a bit miffed at how much this has cost me just to fix the horn on the bloody car. It's quite frankly been a bit of a shock. And I'll have nightmares when I look at my bank account. So anyway, yeah, we'll leave it there. Please like and subscribe if you can. Don't cost anything. Take care of each other, be nice to each other, and I'll see you on the next drive. So bye for now.